So this time I actually managed to end not in the middle of a ginormous war, but only just. So I'm going to unpause and see if this means I can go to war with anyone interesting. But this seems quite unlikely because I am really quite threatening, and so you're the Kaiser of the Holy Roman Empire, but I think I probably have yeah, I've got a truce with you. Oh, right, well I might be able to improve my stewardship by buying an inn. Oh, we've seen that before. A few times. General has gone Catholic. People are trying to kill each other. Woo, as they say. Who? So I could invest in some religious customs, which would, you know, help my temple vassal opinion. But I should probably hang on and get some more majesty and tolerance. And yeah, I need to save up for any one of those top three. And I could get some better construction, but which would reduce the great work build cost, but not that much compared to where we are currently. Right, ooh, the Byzantine Empire has left the defensive pact, but I have the terrible feeling that I probably have a truce with them as well. I do not have a truce with the Byzantine Empire. Oh my god. Right, as
what Lucy means there. I'm not going to lie to you, vector calculus is not my favourite module. I may have fudged a few results from the answers, but we move.
right, so I can go after Thessalonica. Right. Let's call my inn the mead fountain. I mean, mead is, you know, nice. Right, you're part of the defensive pact. Let's not go to war for Sind. It is large, a long way away, and sadly my only claim is a woman. Maybe if someone leaves the defensive pact. Well, let's see if anyone else leaves the defensive pact. Otherwise I think I might go to war with the Byzantine Empire and somewhere in Africa. Okay, let's hold a summer fair to cheer people up a bit. Let's add salt to turnips. see if we can improve our stewardship and do the usual with the monkey at the summer fair. Right, so Mr. Bond, I think people are not leaving the defensive pact. So I might try and see if I can marry people into these exciting things. Right, it looks like declare war on you to claim Fergana, because I've got a personal claim, and I will in passing declare war on the Byzantine Empire because currently I can. And let's claim Thessalonica for whoever you are. Invited everyone into that war, but I have a plan. At least I hope I have a plan. I think I have a plan. Let's go and see if the plan survives contact with the enemy. Off you go over there at high speed. So what have I got over here that's good? Okay, you'll do. Let's raise a couple of big armies. Okay, that's definitely a couple of big armies. So you, let's put, so I've got Adamar in there, and let's add and Exarch of Estonia. Now let's zoom in so I can actually see any of the goddamn counties, and then in fact just send everyone over there. just, does Dietmar still love me? Dietmar of Sicily does not currently love me. Excellent. Right, well, I'll probably go after him when I'm done with this war. Right, let's see if I gain the gregarious trait. I do not gain the gregarious trait. Let's just check. I did say you guys moving, didn't I? Yes. You get Egbert. And Pavlos. So I don't care about that. I'm probably going to go blitzkrieg this. Right, well, I've had another illegitimate child.
You're getting quite a lot of these.
Yeah, it was partly my wife is past childbearing age, so, you know. Right, okay, let's just... I've lost my territory. It's around here somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. Right, okay. So you've arrived there. Right. I get 10 prestige, which is barely noticeable compared to the everything else that we've got going for us. Come on, arrive, people. Look, there are 30,000 troops, you know, like, just coming. If you can just...
Unfortunately, this batch were not very happy when they started this battle.
They were not quite happy enough, yes. Well, they just need to last a little bit longer. And then, you know, someone will get there. Unfortunately, this is, you know, we've just... had an injection of fresh blood.
Which has now been spilt all over the field.
Which has now been spilt all over the field. And more fresh blood. Some of which isn't actually running away. Oh no, it's all running away. Right. Okay. 2 stewardship. Woohoo. Right, I have fulfilled my ambition. Whoops. Right, let's improve my martial ability. Let's try to see if we can recruit an academy hero that doesn't suck. Oh, you're a misguided warrior. You are a battlefield terrain master and a direct leader, but you are a misguided warrior. Well, that's not terrible.
It does mean that they will occasionally do something, pick a really bad strategy.
Yeah, let's not.
But the other things may improve matters.
Okay, let's in fact shove you over there. fight those guys before something bad happens. Ah, right, my 30,000 troops have turned up. And how's that looking? That's looking a lot better. They're looking a lot less demoralised. In a bit. Zoom in a bit more. Okay, that is 2 counties. So, okay, right. You get to go there. Right, that's that lot sorted out for the time being. Right. Right, you've arrived there, that's fine, you're doing the usual. Right, let's just... check out this battle, which looks like it's going to be over pretty soon. Okay, maybe it's not. Right, so we've won a battle in Africa. Oh, someone joined the defensive pact against me. I didn't know there was anyone who wasn't in the defensive pact. Well, to a first approximation anyway. Squack. So that's 7.54. It's going to take a while. Right, anyway, back off over here to this battle. You say. Which does have the small problem we have a river crossing. But I'm sure we'll cope with crossing the river because we have an overwhelming advantage. Actually, I was a state. I probably shouldn't have done this. I should just have besieged southern Fergana. Really, you'd think I'd know by now. States. Oh well. It's good practice for my commanders. Right. And that's got us a stunning 1% war score. Which is one of the reasons why we shouldn't have done it. State. Anyway, back we go to Fergana. What have we got in there? Oh my god, it's got 8 million things, including a fort. Now let's raise a few more people. Send them over there to, you know, help. Right, let's go and inspect what's happening over here in Thessaloniki. Yes, you're both doing big forts. Right, over there. Right. Stop raiding the siege camps, it's boring. La la la, la la. Let's make light slash faster, because basically we're in the siege phase already. So let's solve over there to you guys. Yes, of course, notionally there's the King of Pisa and the Duke of whatever. Excuse me, where is my And there's people like the King of Pisa and the Doge of Venice who technically still exist, although mostly their holdings are like this big now. You've arrived there. You're still heading to more or less where I want you to go. Brilliant. I've got a new Serene Doge. Right, this one is at least a thingy. He is not very cheery. Can we give you some honorary titles? Right, well, that would have perked you up a bit. You all together, right? La 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 la, right. Now it's winter and I'm suffering from supply limits a bit, but I should win this siege soon and I can just assault until till I just not suffering from attrition from that anyway.
Who was that who just came of age?
Oh, one of my nephews or something. They were very interesting. Right, you are besieging a 4.54. Well, maybe I'll come back and assault that in a bit. But first, let us contemplate Fergana. What are we besieging here now? 2.5 volt. Salt. Right, 43% more score. That's very nicely. Do. Yes. Let me just assault my way to success. And now let's sit here and wait while we... Right, well, that just as well wait for that. Go on. You've arrived there. Fighting people, which is just what we want. We have besieged Mount Athos. We have achieved 100% war score, release the otter to the Byzantine Emperor.
Really, calling it an empire these days is a bit generous.
It is a bit generous. But, I have sliced most of its territory away in, some kind of freak accident. Oh no, all tensions. Peace offer. Right, I gain the thing, I gain prestige, you get the thing. Right, I accept that. That is a surrender. Squack. Right. Let's disband you. Let's wander over here. And disband you, which is now joined up the Western and I was going to say Middle Eastern, but I mean like
yeah.
near far semi-near Eastern. Yeah, I've joined up this bit next to this desert, which was previously a hell of a long way from anything else that I had, but not, and this is important, anymore. Let's check that I don't have any military raised. Let's get back round and try and imprison Dietmar the Wise of Sicily. Although Dietmar the insufficiently wise of Sicily, as it turns out. Right, so... Yes, that's probably a good idea, actually. Right. Someone seeks to kill someone. So... oh, I've got a new empire I can create. I can create the Empire of Kanem Bornu. That's nice. I have to think about creating some of these at some point.
The Empire what?
Cannonball.
Right, okay.
Okay, right. Okay, so you're now sitting down to a siege. Let's take you up there.
I'm surprised I've got this far without having to run actually install Git.
You could get the file without installing it, but there you go. You're offering money for my courtier. Yes, I will accept your thing.
Are you selling your courtiers into slavery?
Not as such. Henry Holy War for Tuscany. Okay. I'm fine with that. I don't even know where it is, but I generally approve. I think that means that they're expanding my empire in India, thinking about it. Squawk. Now on positive war score because I've managed to win a battle. Right, my son is... Right, let's give my son the trait patient. I'm sure this will come in handy for something. What are you doing there? You should be in there, so you can make friends with people. Good lord. Oh right, it's the usual dragging 8 squillion people out of their hiding holes. And their imprisonment. Right, you've usurped bishopric. Okay. Right, get over there and besiege that bit of Sicily. Ooh, we gained some technology points. Brilliant. Can we afford any technology yet? Not really. Oh well. Maybe I'll worry about those. Maybe I won't worry about those. I vote for not worrying about all those places trying to be besieged in France, because mostly they don't actually have any people to do any besieging with, so, I can usurp the Duchy of Achaia. Okay, let's do it. Ah, right, yes, that's because Bulgaria won another county from the Byzantine Empire. Because the Byzantine Empire is insufficiently studly these days to deal with my fantastic troops. Well, okay, I will give you bonus points for besieging Ulster and not futilely trying to besiege Middlesex, but only a few points. Okay, let's stop assaulting that holding, that is being quite tough. How's my economics? I am in credit. Hooray.
I managed to persuade my laptop to read the contact with smart card.
Ooh, how exciting. What would you do with this exciting?
No idea.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, it seems like an interesting thing to do.
You found 13,000 troops, so what are you going to do? 14,000 troops, so what are you going to do with them? Are you going to come and try and attack me, or are you going to try and ship them off to Middlesex? I have to say, neither of these is likely to be filled with glorious success. Okay, someone's going to win the Teutonic Order. Not sure that's going to work out fantastically for them either. Okay, well you can try and besiege my one holding in Sicily. I'm just not sure what it gets you as such. I forgot to check that he didn't have any mates, but of course the Exarch of Aquitaine is his mate. That's fine. This is not a problem. In any trousers. My only problem is my troops may die of boredom. Because of all these 7.5 forts that are kicking around.
You might now be able to read my university card with this.
I believe that the security on the university cards is what's commonly known as terrible.
So yes, I read an expired credit card and found that unlike the contacted smart card, the contactless interface doesn't tell you my name, which is nice.
I think that's a net improvement on the some of the previous stuff, yes.
You can still, fairly unsurprisingly, it still allows you to read out the entire card number, but that's why you have the cardholder verification code that's not encoded in the chip.
Yes.
So, let's see if first PCS scan can detect this.
So, let's stick together some people. Off you go. To Sicily to fight the people over there. After 100 years under the Empire of England, the Exarchate of Pechenegs is now considered part of it.
Ooh. That suggests it wasn't part of any de jure empire before. Didn't know that. So I think that means I have a tiny pull request for someone.
Oh no, there are Fraticelli somewhere. Again. Isidorus the Just has been very busy imprisoning people. Presumably he's imprisoning them justly, on account of the fact that he is Thingy the Just.
Though you do get to keep
the appellation, even if you
yes,
then...
epithet is the word I was looking for.
Yes.
After
the bit where you
cease being just.
Yes.
You haven't found them yet. You found mountains, just not the ones in North America.
Oh, I see. You have found one, you found it.
English Holy War for Catan. Okay, good luck with that. I'm fine with my vassals going after other people, on the grounds that religious plurality is very much a theory at this point, in that we're all for religious plurality, provided, and this is important, we can go to holy wars for people and go on crusades against them. Bulgarian Thracian de jure war. Okay. Well. So we have arrived there. How terrible a location is this? Okay, it's hills, that's quite bad. But their centre is falling apart quite nicely, so I suspect this will work out okay. Right, that's got us a large lump of war score. And a large number of people dragged out of their hiding holes. So that was quite a nice... yeah, 14%, 13% from one battle. Right, so now we just sit down. So who are you? Oh, you're Aquitaine. You're coming to say hello, are you? Right. Let's flatter and soothe the thing. Well, you think your 14,000 troops from Aquitaine, 15,000 troops from Aquitaine will come and help, do you? That's fine, I'm just sending, like, nearly 40,000 troops down from various places. Oberhuj Holy War for Kazakh. Okay. A great warrior from the distant east is passing through Middlesex. It's not very distant east now. I mean, you know, I probably just, like, you know, one of my vassals probably went, hey, I heard the king is looking out for cool warriors. Do you want to go to Middlesex? Right. Anyway. From the not very distant east, let's have this guy, you know. Who are you coming to say hello to? my army. I think you might be, but that's fine. I'm going to come and say hello to your armies. It'll be hilarious. Really well. I think I wait till you've committed to going into that county, and then I send these guys over here to say hello. I'm sure this will go just fine. I don't think this is going to work out quite as you planned, you know. It might not work out quite as I planned either. Come on, get in there. Right. There we are. Yeah, 40,000 troops. Right. 90% war score. So. Right, my son is getting just trait. That's nice. Right, 94% war score. I don't think those 3,000 from Aquitaine are going to get there on time. I just, I have this feeling. It's just a hunch. Oh, look, I got 100% war score. Right. Release the otter. Right, let's revoke his title. Kingdom of Sicily. Damn it! He's technically
Sicily's part of the Byzantine
Empire.
Empire.
Screw you. Right, Aquitaine. Can I revoke their title?
He's an exile, so probably not sensibly.
Sibly.
I mean,
Right,
you can try,
let's
but the thing is, you can only revoke one of them. So you'll just have a pissed off exarch of
yeah.
bits of what used to be the exarch of.
Yeah, I'm not sure that that's gonna. Right. Right, you are one of my illegitimate daughters. Yeah, okay, you seem quite good. Right. It's a little time to pass. Let's check. Oh, I've still got 24k raised there. Let's dismiss you. Right, let's sort that out.
I put the Twitter link in
Factions, 3.2%.
IRC, should you horrify that as well? You need to share the horror.
Right, let's zoom out and see where we're at.
Look at the title.
Ugh.
Now try to pronounce it. Also the cunning in the middle of the page here,
Yeah, but it's at least in the centre of the word. I'm willing to accept kind of.
someone is confused by the book being called absolute fluus and decisional predictable. Which is a good title. It's horrible.
So, factions are doing okay. Intrigue. Prisoners, you say. I say, can I...
I mean, Luna has this problem slightly because one of the ways of writing their name is LOO pi delta, which at least is still pronounceable.
True.
But yes, there was some comment in one of the videos of, oh dear, my pen picks up screws. Of someone saying, I'm Greek and I keep thinking their name should be pronounced Luke.
Yeah.
Loop
Loop the loop.
I think.
Loop the loop.
But, you know, that's closer to the English pronunciation than the Korean one is. Just they have at least 3 names. Looped, Luna, and Idali Sonia.
Right, let's continue with the efforts to extract money from vassals. Oh, I'm not envious. That should help people like me a bit more.
It's more important that they not be envious, to be honest.
Right, back up to the top and see who's now ransomable.
I'm slightly confused by why that.
Ooh.
Why the law of the Byzantine Empire applies in Sicily. But actually, I think
It's possible that the county his primary title is in somewhere deeply annoying.
his primary title is King of Sicily. I mean, I'm not entirely surprised in that I suspect that I'm just misinterpreting the rules. I suspect that if you can destroy the Byzantine Empire, which you can't do by usurping it and then destroying it, so you probably have to do but you might be able to do by simply killing everyone who can possibly inherit it or something. Does that work? Or at least making them unlanded? I don't. Well, then just search out someone who's landed.
I suspect if I take over all of its territory...
Well, the thing is that then what I think
then
will happen
kill
is
the
that the
emperor.
imperial crown will seek out, as it were, someone who is landed who can inherit it.
Yes. So, you're the Duke of Castile. You quite like me. Oh, you're ambitious. Which I kind of like, but it does mean you don't like me very much. So, let's have a look at some of the other bits. Oh, I've got too many held duchies. Right, I should do something about that. Right. Anyway, I shall grant you about 8 million kingdoms in Spain in viceroyalty. You don't appear to have any vessels to transfer. Brilliant. Let's just check that it's done more or less what we expect, except for Aragon.
So she is a single queen.
Yes!
A single realm.
Well, she's now. She didn't used to be. Right. Well, let's try imprisoning her. Oh no. What a shame. Now I just have to find where she is. Right. I forgot to check whether she had any mates. Does she have any mates? She doesn't appear to have any mates. Excellent. That's fine. Ooh, after 100 years under the Empire of England, the Exarchate of Navarra is no longer considered a de jure part of the Empire of Hispania.
Obviously, if this happens to Sicily, this makes your life simpler. But
It's true. But Sicily, I don't think, has been in my empire nearly that long. Oops, I don't want to imprison the Exarch of Aquitaine. Sure. That's quite so. Right, what are you doing? You're besieging a tribe there. You're besieging a 6.5 fort. Alright, well, you can carry on besieging the 6.5 fort. I suspect you'll be there a little while. Ooh, I've got 1% war score. You're now besieging a 6.5 fort. Woohoo. You don't appear to have any troops, or have your troops all gone to Middlesex or something ridiculous? Not that ever happens. It's a pity I can't offer the King of Pisa diplomatic vassalization. Holy war for somewhere has happened. We might have slightly more territory in India now. Right, what are you besieging? 6.5 fort, 6.5 fort, 6.5 fort. Oh look, there's a Fraticelli uprising. I wonder where the Fraticelli uprising is. Let's find a Fraticellum uprising. Okay, you're there. Right, by the time you've walked there, you'll have cheered up a bit. Right, back we go to Ochers.
Oh,
Siege is still boring. So, can I get over 50 prestige a day now? Not a day, 50 prestige a month, so more than 1 prestige a day. Nearly up 2 prestige a day. Only slightly threatening by my standards.
So if you visit the, since you seem to be sitting waiting for some sieges, the Kingdom of Sicily, and get up its realm, its theme page, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, where's the thing that tells you the laws of foreign realm?
I don't know that you get to see that, obviously.
Well, this said, right, okay, this is displayed in the law screen with a message of this format. Yes, so the law buttons would usually be. That's not very helpful if you want to work it out for another one. Which crown laws apply to a particular county at any given time can be seen by using the de jure kingdom or de jure empire map modes and mousing over the county in question.
So if I use what? De jure kingdoms? Active crown laws, Byzantine Empire.
Being incorporated but only very slowly.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is, because the de jure kingdom exists. Oh, yes. That is presumably part of de jure's Sicily, yes, because that was precisely the map mode you're in.
Yeah. Yes, and that says active crown laws, Byzantine Empire. Disband you and go back to watching what's happening in another Fraticelli uprising. There's only one like 5 bloody seconds ago. I'd just like to point that out. You know what happened to the one that happened 5 bloody seconds ago?
So yes, were you to somehow arrange for the destruction of the Byzantine Empire, this would almost, i.e., for there to be no Byzantine Emperor anymore, I think that would deal with the problem.
Well, if you can research how to destroy the Byzantine Empire while I try and deal with a stupid bunch of Fraticellums and the Queen of Oghuz. You get to go there. You get to sit here and French revolt move for France. Well, jolly good. It's back. Alright, well done. Release the altar. Oh, I found the Oghusian army. I was wondering why I wasn't getting very far with the sieges, and I think I worked that out because I found the rest of Oghuz, which is over there on the right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine though. I found the Oghusian army. Gosh, quite a lot of places have gone Catholic, which is quite nice. Kind of reduces religious friction. But of course, I am keen on improving our tolerance. Right, anyway, so 26,000 troops have turned up to your 7,000. Oh dear, my wife has snuffed it. Right, well... I should get married. Arrange marriage. So... see if we can find a genius. Okay. Oh dear, something's happened to one of my commanders. Which one of my commanders, and have I got any good ones? Let's make you commander. Because you're not terrible and it will cheer you up. Because I always need cheered serene doges. Right, 100% more score. Release the otter. Excuse me. I should now. Oh, I can't revoke her title. How very disappointing. Oh no, it just yes, no, I can revoke her title.
It just pisses her off.
It just pisses her off, but that's fine. Because she's no longer my chief vassal. Right, so... Right, we can dismiss you. We can dismiss you. And we can probably dismiss you. And... Oops, Stoat. Right, let's find the Exarch of Cumania. And give the Exarch of Cumania a new thingy. So we'll do that. Like that. That's looking a little bit more sensible. Well, that's a hideous patchwork around there, but fundamentally that's not my problem. So, Mr. Bond. Right, let's try and at least run this session until we get married. Oh no, there are more tensions about. Right. We can get married. Woohoo. Right. Let's gain on learning and some stuff. So, how's it all looking? Not completely terrible. Seljuk Holy Roman de jure war over Mecca. Okay. Of course, Mecca's been part of the Holy Roman Empire for a while now. But, right, yes, that's always good to see. So, is there anyone we can fight? Ooh, Despot Udlard the Great. Who kind of loves me, so maybe let's leave him alone. Even though he is a bit of an anomaly. Right. So, factions. Oh, there's a whole 2.4%, 4.2% of my liege levies in there. Right, so. Right, let's read the Bible of the Nothelite faith. That's probably my wife. No, she's actually a Christian. Probably Coptic, but you know. Right, I'm not becoming monothelite. I am, however, gaining 25 piety for the privilege. Oh dear, something's happened to my Sacolarios. Right, do I have a good one kicking around? Ha ha ha, lol, no. Right, off we go to the... Excuse me, is there anyone in the entire, human whatnot who wishes to come to my court? Like you, let's invite you to court. Come on, get to court. Can't be that hard. Right, let's appoint a new Sacolarios. You can research economy tech in Middlesex, everybody's favourite county. Right, let's hold a feast while we're not busy slaughtering people. For the time being. Let's just check whether we've got any good buildings we can build around here. And we've got the usual set of people that are like, I'm not coming to your party because I don't like you very much. Oh, I have snuffed it.
Oh,
That's exciting. I didn't expect that.
well, hello. You ended up being stressed again. You should stop doing that.
I have things to remove stress. Maybe I should build more, like, whatever it is taverns.
I'm sure having hundreds of taverns will improve matters. No end, yes.
Yes. Basileus Tryphon has given up the ghost at age 48. He died of severe stress. Known to be a respected scholar, Tryphon spent most of his days studying in his library, rarely leaving his palace. And we've lost a bunch of stuff to 8 million.
100 taverns would help because it would be an incentive.
Thank you, Gareth. Basilissa Garifalia.
Oh yes, of course. You
I
have
have-
zillions of daughters.
I have-
Yeah.
8 million daughters and I think no legitimate sons.
So Garifalia has
Blessed with an abundance of friends, Garifalia is likely to find strong support for a rule. Long live Basilissa Garifalia.
so
Oh,
Ireland
I've got a lot of money.
has, as is traditional, been inherited by your little sister.
That's fine, I think. Oh no, I've only got a weak claim on the Empire of Britannia. But she's a woman, so I can press my weak claim.
I think so, yeah.
Yes, I should be able to. Anyway, I'm not going to do that right this second because I need to, like, do some stuff. Like, look at the treasury. Right, that's equipped. The Greek Crusader Lance with the stuff is equipped. As is the Crusader armour. I've got bonus St. Joseph I don't remember having, but whatever. Right, oh my god.
Well, if you are going to insist on owning all of the
I should check whether I still own all of the things.
things,
I think I've transferred the ownership of Innsbruck University approximately 8 billion times. is going to go and look at the Great List. Good, no one's built anything new. Perhaps because they know it's a great way to be invaded. Apparently that's got me some more technology points from somewhere. So, right, Majesty, because that removes the short rain, or reduces the short rain penalty. I can't quite afford anything good new in there. Right, let's just have a look at some basic stuff. So my state diplomacy is okay, because even though I'm not fantastic, my spouse is okay, and I've got a kick-ass chancellor. Right, so... yeah. Right. What is the family situation? I have 2 sons, which is exactly the wrong number of sons to have. Right. Let's restart construction on the things. Right, council positions. Protestrator. Everard gets to be there. You get to come back, and you get to go to everybody's favourite county, viz. Middlesex. Court chaplain. I have a perfectly good court chaplain. You get to proselytise in there. It's a highly scientific method of choosing that. Alright. I can recruit a new academy hero. Let's see if I've got one that's not hopeless. Tough soldier, flat terrain expert, and 21 martial. Yeah, you'll do. That's probably weirdness and will go away when I unpause. Factions currently okay. What's my ambition to have a daughter? That's probably fair enough at the moment. There's not very many people in the Christian Defensive Pact right now. And I'm less than 50% threatening. So, I think this is probably a good point to save and stop. And that means I should probably go against the biggest defensive pact. If I can. For the biggest thing that I can possibly go for. Which is probably... well, there's, that's a woman. Well, we'll see what we can go for. I mean, it might be a time to go for, slicing another bit off the Mongol Empire, for instance. Right. My income is quite good. My monthly prestige is a little bit down, but I'm sure we'll cope. So what titles have I got? Empire of England, Duchy of Modena, County of Modena, and County of Middlesex. Right, well that's a bit weird. So, the year is 1424, and it's time to save and stoat. Stoat. Yeah, 1424. Good night, stream.